GREEEN was originally created as, I'd look at it as a three-legged stool. On one leg would be the Ag Experiment Station, the other is Extension, and the third is the industry. The stool itself being all the needs of the industry. The Project GREEEN being the funding source for AES and MSUE, and the commodity groups being the funding source for the industry leg. All three of those coming together produced quite an amazing pool of money and expertise that could spread itself among a number of different kinds of industry problems.
In the beginning, industry-wise, there were two important people, Ben Kudwa and Phil Corson, and of course Fred Poston, and they had the initial discussions. And they had initial discussions with a large group of commodities. More than 60 commodities were represented. Originally, there was a small committee that made some of the initial decisions. Fred Poston headed that up. Ian Gray was part of that committee. Chris Stevens from Extension, Mark Wayland, and myself as faculty members. And we drafted that first document that went to the legislature for funding.
There were critical factors at work at that time, as there probably always are, and the university desperately needed the funding to be able to address those factors and those issues. And so GREEEN essentially was, for the time, was a coming together of industry and the university and Department of Agriculture interest and the rest, a focus specifically on those.